Hey guys, it's me again. So you guys just saw it, well, if you watched it. If not, I'll have a link down below. But there is a larger vintage masculine journal that I made. This little beauty I made from the scraps. Turned out quite chunky. I wasn't intentionally making it chunky, but it's a little chunky monkey. Literally mini chunky monkey. She measures 3.5 by 4.5. It is a little envelope. I think it's a money envelope. I'm not sure. But I got a bunch of different envelopes from my grandmother. She had a bunch that she'd had for quite a while. So I painted it with some Adirondack turquoise, I believe it is. And then I decoupaged or Mod Podged a napkin over, which I thought was cool that it showed the blue through, which is what I was intending on doing. All the pages are coffee dyed. Like I said, they're all scraps. So nothing, was cut down intentionally. And then some coffee dyed seam binding that I also inked with broken glass, I believe it is. Excuse me. Allergies. Goodness. So it's just tucked in there. You can pull it out if you want a different closure on there. Yeah. So it's a little, like I said, chunky monkey. So this pocket in the back here is open. There is a little one of these jelly bean bags with some extra paper scraps that could be journaling, good for journaling, that you could use anywhere in this journal, or just stick them back in that back pocket there. You can fold them up if you want to, or do whatever. And this came from one of these. Where is that? Gimme. One of these guys. I just took the paper off. It does kind of a cool shape. So that just goes in there. Oh, don't get stuck on anything. Okay. So on the inside, I painted it with that turquoise again, and then just used the inside of the napkin. I was going to do the other half, because this is only half. I was going to do the other half of the Paisley, but I didn't want it to be too much, so I just did the white part. And then I glued on some lace trim. And so these papers are not exactly the same. They're more girly, but they are scraps from a different journal set that I have. The writing papers and all the other stuff is scraps. So there are 50 pages front and back, 12 tuck spots, 3 flip out pages, 3 pockets, plenty of tags, journaling cards, and extra writing spots or journaling spaces. So again, some Tim Holtz paper that I trimmed down for these tags here. And then just a scrap that I folded up to look like an envelope. So this is one of those flip outs. Some writing paper. Another tuck spot with some little itty bitty tags. Oh yes, that's my kitty if you hear it, or hear her, I should say. These ones were just a little bit too big to stick in a tuck spot, so I stuck them in here. And for some reason, all the flip outs ended up in this half of the signature. So this is some music paper. You can see maybe. And I actually used the other half of the Paisley napkin on here. And then I folded it up to make a tuck spot here. You could tuck it in this way, or it fits better this way. If you have a smaller take, you could stick it in this way. So then this is just an index card that I trimmed down. This is one of those Tim Holtz cards. Goodness, I need to relearn my filming skills. It's been so long. Forgive my horrible filming. And this is just a scrap of paper there that I cut off the edge. So the doily double tuck, just some more paper. Another little tuck spot with some mini tags. I didn't do any stamping in this one. So I didn't really want to take away from any of the writing. So on this one, oops, I did the pocket page. So there's an extra ticket and some little tags. And then in the pocket, just another thing, and then a journal card trimming. And then I realized after I put the pocket together that I glued the imprint sides together. Oh, darn it. Oh well. It's alright, there's plenty of other little doily imprints on the rest of the pages. Get in there. Okay. And then so some of the music paper that I had left over, I just folded twice. So I folded it up and I ran my vintage photo ink over that, glued down a piece of lace, punched it. I don't know if you could tell, but I punched it with the bubble punch and then folded it back over. So there's a little tag, one of those little extra writing spaces, and then one of those guys tucked back in there. It's just a piece of lace with, I figured this would go perfect on that page. Focus. Here we go. And then another one of those extra writing envelopes. I had to put a paper clip because the lace isn't quite taut enough. So here's the other half of that little music page. It's another index card. So there's quite a bit of writing paper and writing paper pages in here. Quite a bit of writing space, quite a bit of tuck spots. I know it's super chunky, so there's really not all that much room. These are just little scraps of index cards. But I figured it'd be cute, like purse size, you know? This is an extra tag. Oh, goodness. Washington Fish Market. 201 Washington Street in Salem. I wonder if that's Oregon or Massachusetts. Virginia. Virginia oysters? Oh, interesting. And then just another writing spot. So this one I did use the same method, just a different trim. It's the same trim that's on the front page. And there's the back. So you decorate this, however, if you want to decorate the front, that's fine. I figured I really don't like decorations on the front because then, you know, you risk them breaking because you're using your journal, you know. Especially one this size, which I intended to be one that could just be thrown into a purse and tote it around to jot stuff down and at your leisure. I didn't want anything extra that could be broken off or ripped off or ruin the journal, so I just wanted it to be simple and have all the beauty on the inside. So I will get pictures going and then get the listing up for my Etsy, and I will put that in the description box below. So be on the lookout for both of these journals to be in my Etsy shop. And be on the lookout for some journal kits I have coming along. Quite a few of them that I'm getting together, so just trying to get rid of some paper to make room for other items. So that's a fun story, and we'll get to that at another point in time. But anyways, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.